In service delivery, picking the wrong corrective action can cost you time, money, and customer trust. But what if you could always choose the optimal fix? Today, I'll explain how OptimizeResolution uses data science to make that a reality so you can consistently improve process efficiency. Let's start by understanding why this problem is so pervasive. Service delivery teams face a constant stream of incidents with multiple root causes. Each cause might have several potential fixes, varying in cost, implementation difficulty, and expected impact. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Traditional tools like spreadsheets or generic project management software fall short because they can't handle the complex trade-offs between these variables. Teams end up relying on experience or intuition, which leads to inconsistent outcomes. Some fixes might be quick but costly, others cheap but slow, and without a systematic approach, it's easy to overlook the best combination. This isn't just about fixing problems, it's about optimizing entire processes to prevent future issues. So why do generic tools fail? They lack the specialized algorithms to model interdependencies and constraints specific to service delivery. They treat each corrective action in isolation, ignoring how one fix might affect another. This results in suboptimal decisions that waste resources and delay resolutions. The real challenge is balancing short-term fixes with long-term efficiency gains. That's where the technical method behind OptimizeResolution comes in. It's built on principles from operations research and decision theory, specifically multi-criteria decision analysis. This isn't simple prioritization, it's a sophisticated evaluation of all possible actions against weighted criteria like cost, time, and impact. The software considers constraints such as resource availability and regulatory requirements, creating a holistic model. A key concept is the efficiency frontier, which identifies the set of actions that deliver the best outcomes for given inputs. Unlike common misconceptions, this isn't about automating human judgment, but enhancing it with data-driven insights. It differentiates by accounting for dynamic variables, so recommendations adapt as circumstances change. Now let's dive into what OptimizeResolution specifically does. The software ingests data from your incident reports, monitoring systems, and historical records. It establishes baselines for current process performance, then calculates the potential improvement from each corrective action. Using advanced algorithms, it simulates thousands of scenarios to find the optimal mix. For example, it might evaluate upgrading server capacity versus optimizing code, weighing upfront costs against long-term savings. All calculations are transparent, with a complete audit trail that logs every decision step for compliance. You can also run what-if analyses to model different constraints like budget cuts or tight deadlines before committing to a course of action. This scenario modeling capability allows you to anticipate outcomes and mitigate risks proactively. Let me walk you through a hypothetical example to make this concrete. Imagine a service delivery team handling a frequent application crash. Root causes include a memory leak in the software and insufficient server RAM. Potential corrective actions are patching the code, which takes 2 days but has a high success rate, or adding more RAM, which is immediate but expensive. OptimizeResolution would analyze these variables: cost, time, impact on downtime, and long-term stability. It might recommend patching first because it addresses the core issue with lower recurring costs, leading to a measurable outcome like a 50% reduction in future crashes. This example shows how the software balances multiple factors to deliver a sustainable solution. On compliance and reporting, OptimizeResolution generates clear, stakeholder-friendly reports that highlight recommended actions, expected benefits, and rationale. These reports align with regulatory standards by documenting the decision-making process, ensuring accountability. They're designed for both technical teams and executives, with visuals that make complex data accessible. This transparency builds trust and facilitates faster approvals. In closing, OptimizeResolution empowers service delivery teams to move from reactive fixes to proactive optimization. It streamlines decision-making, reduces costs, and enhances efficiency through data-driven insights. To see how it can transform your operations,